Heartache and Pain. It was April 10, 1996 when my mom received a phone call from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The phone call was about my grandmother. The shocking news hit us hard. It was an emergency. My grandmother had suddenly become ill after her liver surgery. My mother's younger sister Ashley was also contacted about my grandmother. The doctors at Baton Rouge General Hospital notified the closest relatives. Although they did not get along very well, my grandmother needed them. My mom, Armica, and Aunt Ashley were the closest relatives to my grandmother alive. My Aunt Ashley lives in Florida. She moved away from Louisiana 4 years ago after being out of college for 2 years. She's a mechanical engineer, single, lives alone, and doesn't have any children. My mom and Aunt Ashley arrived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, April 12, 1996, around 3:30 a.m. They returned to their mother's home in their old neighborhood where they lived since they were kids. The two sisters have disagreements at times and are not very friendly to one another. The sisters argue about each other's different opinions and lifestyles. After getting settled into the home, there was another emergency phone call from the hospital. My grandmother had went into an electric shock which caused her to go into a coma. The sisters arrived at the hospital around noon. They got in touch with extended family members because of the health of their mother didn't look very well. My grandmother passed away early April 13, 1996. It was very sad and surprising for everyone. Aunt Ashley did not agree with the way my mom, Armica, arranged the funeral. The two sisters talked about their opinions. Later in the week, my mom and Aunt Ashley put away their differences and the funeral was finally arranged. The funeral was a week after my grandmother's death. It was a nice homegoing celebration. Later after the funeral, family and friends celebrated my grandmother's life and appreciated how much her life affected theirs. The two sisters gradually became close again, like their mother would have wanted.